Faces in the darkroom. I always thought developing film in the darkroom was supposed to be a solitary, peaceful process, that is, until the faces started showing up. It began with a role I shot last week, landscapes, city streets, the usual. But as the prints came to life in the chemical trays, I noticed something strange, blurry figures standing outside my apartment window, barely visible in the shadowed corners of every frame. I should have dismissed it as a trick of the light, but each night, as I developed more film, the figures became clearer, closer. By the third night, I recognized the look of anticipation on their faces, like they were waiting for something, or someone. I started sleeping with the blinds closed, but it didn't help. My next batch of photos showed them pressed right up against the glass, eyes wide, mouths slack, as if they were silently screaming. I checked outside every evening, but there was never anyone there. Desperate, I stopped taking new pictures, but the rolls I developed kept showing the figures, advancing. My friends stopped visiting after I showed them the prints. They said I needed help. But I knew what I saw, and I knew it was real. I even tried switching cameras, switching film, but it didn't matter. The people kept appearing, and now they looked familiar, like distorted versions of people I'd passed in the hallway, the woman from the coffee shop, the man who always walked his dog at midnight. Last night, I stayed up, unable to sleep, and heard the click of my darkroom door opening by itself. When I flicked on the light, the latest batch of prints was already floating in the developer, though I hadn't put them there. My own face stared back at me from outside the window, surrounded by all the others, our hands pressed against the glass. I realized then, I'd never been alone in the dark room, not once. And tonight, someone new would be joining the gathering crowd.